today we're going to be doing a set spoiler and box opening for the Grand Prix set for the MegaMan TCG. We have made a video like this before for the power-up set. We're going to be also doing one for the Grave set. There are 3 sets in total for this game. Today we're doing the middle set, which is actually my favorite set, to be honest. I did like the first one, but there's a lot of cool stuff in here, which I'm excited to share with you today. We're going to be looking at the starter deck cards you can get, the commons, rares, super rares, ultra rares, and secret rares. So that way, if you decide to open your own boxes, you know what to kind of look for. I'm going to basically highlight all the good cards, all the good commons especially, that you should focus on making piles of so that you could splash those in any of your decks. Also let you know which ones are sucky and you shouldn't worry about too much. So yeah, we're gonna look at every possible card you could get in this set, and then we're gonna follow it up with a box opening, because now that you know what to look for and what's not good, you could kind of get a sense of what I'm pulling as I open the packs, and that'll give you kind of a preview of what to expect in terms of pull rates if you choose to open your box. I will give you the heads up, this game was a little stingy in terms of pull rates. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't get a box full of foils all the time, so this could be a dud for all we know, but we're gonna find out. We'll have fun either way. So yeah, that's what the video is for today. Before I get started, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that like button and turn notifications on. All that stuff is just great support for the channel and letting the algorithm know to show it to more people. There's a lot of Mega Man fans out there who just don't know about the game, and it's good to just put it out there, because every time they do find out it exists, I think it makes them really happy, and they get excited to start the game. So we want to give those people a chance if they haven't discovered the game through these videos. And when you subscribe and hit like, it gives an opportunity for the algorithm to put it out there for newcomers. So with that said, let's just jump into it. Let me make some space here. We're going to start with the actual cards, set spoiler, if you will. So we'll start with the starter deck and commons. So starter deck cards, you don't really have to pull them, you just have to buy the starter decks. So you get good. There's always 2 starter decks per set. One good guy Navi, one bad guy Navi. The good guy Navi is Proto Man here. He's pretty cool, and these are the foils you get in his starter. You get 1 of these, and then you get 2 of these. That totals for 5. And these are rares in the actual set, so you kind of crappy if you pull them, right? Because you can get them as foils in the starter deck. But yeah, and we know they're rares because there's an R at the bottom over here, right? So yeah. These are the cards you get in his starter, and then we've got Pharaoh Man. That's the bad guy Navi for this set. So that's him over here. Really strong Navi. He's actually the strongest out of all 6 Navis starter decks. If we had an experiment on Discord in a tournament setting where we just play the starter decks, and he's really the best one if you just play the starter deck as is. So just wanted to make mention of that. I thought that was like a cool detail about him. But these are the foils you get in his starter. You get these 2, which again are rares that you'll be seeing as you pull for packs in Grand Prix. And then there's this exclusive that you can only get in the starter, and that's why this one has ST and Virtual Martyr had it too. This one's not as good as Virtual Martyr, and it's kind of crappy, but it's whatever. So yeah, these are the cards you'll get in the Pharaoh Man starter. So that covers our starter deck cards. Those are all the foils. We're going to jump into the commons really quickly. So let's start with the Navis you can get in this set. So in Power Up, you could have gotten 8 Navis, right? In this set and in Grave, there's only going to be 6. So we just looked at 2, right? Here are the other 4 that you're going to get in the packs. So there is a new Mega Man. So he's a 2, 3, 4. We'll look at him in another video. I don't want to spend too much time on him, but yeah, he's really cool. And yeah, you do get him as you'll see him a lot as you open up your packs. There's Iceman, really broken. I did make if you're new to the channel, I did make a deck feature for him a while back. He is one of the most despicable, degenerate decks in the game. Shout out to Zero Skater 12 or 21. I'm sorry, I always mix up the numbers, but that guy, John, he's the brains behind that deck. Check it out. If you're just getting started and you're looking for a cheap way to win really easily, Iceman's your boy. So definitely check out that deck profile, because it's a broken deck. And yeah, this is the set where you can actually get him. So just wanted to point that out. There's Snake Man, and then of course there's Airman 2, who has a good effect, but to be honest, I haven't found a way to crack the code with him yet. But those are our Navis for the set. We had the Proto Man and Pharaoh Man starters, and then these 4 that you can get in the packs. Next up, we've got some commons. We'll look at the commons for all the Navis, as these are the Navi emblems. I won't spend too much time, because depending on who you want to build, these might be relevant or not relevant. But here's the Proto Man common that you'll see in the packs and also in the starter. So it's Talking Smack. This is the Pharaoh Man common, which I believe is also in the starter. Thrill of Anticipation is a common for MegaMan, really good. He also has a blue common. Snowed In for Iceman, really good. I think it's his best card, actually. Hot Ice, another Iceman card. It's okay. Airhead, not that great, honestly, but these are the Airman cards. And then we've got the Snake Man commons. And those are our commons for the Navis. So I'll just put them back in order. And then we'll look at some generic commons that you can... So we'll start with like some battle chips. So Vulcan 2, really good. You should definitely keep a pile of these as you pull them in your packs, because you can splash these in any decks. And Navis that use battle chips that have that as part of their effects, like an Airman will, you can leverage that. So this is a good one. High Cannon is an excellent battle chip, and it's a common. You should have as many of these as possible. I love this card. It's just a very straightforward beat stick card, really powerful for Destiny turn 3. Definitely make sure you're keeping these as you pull them in your packs. This is a good yellow card, straightforward beat stick. So it's good in Magnet in my opinion, but yeah, it's a good overall battle chip, just typical damage. This sucks, so won't spend time on it. This also really sucks. Holy Panel sucks. Also sucks. White Web. This is pretty cool. It's a utility battle chip, so I would keep piles of this if you're pulling them. And this is a pretty broken card that it actually got banned because it's part of you can create loops with it. So yeah, you should keep them up. You should keep a pile of these, I would say. I may cover this in a future video, but it is a broken card and definitely worth checking out. And you could probably, if you look at it, you could probably figure out some combos on your own end. So yeah, very cool card. Definitely worth keeping a pile if you pull them in your packs. Those are our battle chips. We'll just look into the resources and events that come as commons in this set. So we'll start, I think this is it. So we'll start with red. There are 6 red commons in this set. So there's Chip Junkie as an event. It's an okay event. We've got Clean 'em Out, which is decent. Actually, I think all the reds are good, so you should keep piles of these as you pull them. Raise the Temp is an excellent card. Definitely keep these handy as you pull them in your packs. Weepers is excellent. They kind of combo together. Raise the Temp stacks. Weepers lets you just use the card that you stacked. So yeah, these are really cool. Red really gets some significant boosts in this set. And we've got our 2 virus cards. Just to really explain viruses, if it's your first time seeing them, they are resources, but the difference is you can spam the board with multiple copies. The rule with resources, just to remind you, is that you can only have 1 copy on the board on your side. So like you can't have 2 Weepers or 3 Weepers. You can only have 1 Weepers. And you can't have like 2 raised attempts. Like you can only have 1 name of like a resource of that name. You can only have 1 on the board. But viruses break that rule. You can have 3, 4 spikies. And what's cool is when you drop 1, it lets you, and it's even written here for you, whenever you play a virus, you may play another copy of that virus from your deck, then shuffle your deck. So very similar to the game when you meet viruses in groups instead of like it's never 1 meet or it's like 2 or 3. So they're kind of emulating that with the effect. So yeah, really cool. And it's really powerful for meeting like cards that have multiple color requirements. So like if you have a card, maybe it's an event battle chip, it needs like 3 yellows, or in this case, it would be 3 reds. The viruses help you get the colors you need on board really fast, so you can just like use those cards quickly. So really cool that we have those. They get introduced in the set. The other viruses, Vulgar, really cool as well. So these are all really awesome commons. You should try to keep these, keep piles of these as you get them. Next up, we've got our blues. We've got 7 blue commons, Loud and Clear. Really not that good, honestly. This is awesome. Dog Determination. Definitely keep piles of that. Bitten sucks. Peace is okay. Not that great, honestly. This is excellent. So definitely keep these handy as you pull them. And our 2 viruses, our blue virus, these are also excellent. Definitely keep piles of these going as well. Next up, we've got some yellows. We've got, 7 yellows. So Roll of Thunder, pretty decent. I'd keep some pile of this. Some people don't like it. I do, so I would keep them. You discard an emblem to burn 2. I think that's really powerful, actually. This is really good. It's electric. You can splash these in almost any deck, so I would keep piles of that going. This is one of the best yellow cards, so if you're building yellow decks, you want to keep copies of these. Really very niche card. Honestly, not that great in my opinion. And our 2 yellow viruses. I don't see Silly being played as one, but Meteor comes up a lot, so you want to make sure you're getting played play sets of that. And then we've got our greens. So we've got Rush, and he's an ally card. Let me explain allies really quickly. So allies are basically like, he's actually, yeah, so allies are like, you'll see allies that are basically net navies. There'll be a MegaMan ally and a Roll ally, and you can basically play them. They're just like regular resources, but they just happen to be called ally. The only rule is if you're playing the net navi, you can't play the ally. So if you're playing MegaMan as your net navi, you can't play a MegaMan ally. So that's just really quickly how they work. This one's okay. It's kind of like supposed to, it feels like it's a sideboard card, but there's no sideboard in this game. So it doesn't, you know, you're kind of just, you can main it if you know your meta really well, but it just places all viruses beneath their owner's deck, which is really powerful actually. If you know you're playing against viruses, it's pretty brutal. This card, pretty garbage. Really excellent. One of the best. It's a, you could probably put this in any deck because it's colorless in that sense. Discard 2 to put any card in here from your deck to your hand. So yeah, really good. Really one of the best green cards. Keep pile these. Choose carefully. Very niche. Again, there's an OTK deck. It's those like kind of OTK decks that use them, or combo decks. So it's good, but I mean, it's really like niche in that sense. I don't feel like you could use them in a lot of other things. One of the best viruses, green virus. It's actually my favorite green virus, so definitely keep an eye out for these if you're buying these packs. And Kilby, another virus, but I honestly, it's not a great virus. I think Gloomer is really the best. So those are our commons in terms of colors and resources and events. So we'll hopefully I've highlighted all the good stuff for you, and if that makes sense. And if you have any questions about any of these cards, anything you want me to like sort of speak to, feel free to leave that in the comment section, and I'll gladly add some details to that. Yeah, but let's look into our rares now. So let's look at the battle chips you can get in there. The rares. So these are all the battle chips. Like each Navi has their own little respective battle chip. This is Protoman's Custom Sword. Honestly, one of the worst cards ever made. It's really unfortunate because I love Protoman, but this is just garbage. So I don't waste your time trying to make it good. It's not. Anubis, pretty decent. I actually like it. I think it's a pretty decent battle chip as far as Navi battle chips go. So if you're playing Pharaoh Man, it's worth using. And yeah, again, it really depends. If you're going to be playing the Navis, you might want the battle chips. Snake is really good. So if you're playing Snake Man, look for it. Wind is good, but Airman's his kit sucks, so you have to play a crappy kit to use a battle chip. So, you know, your mileage may vary, but I haven't had much luck with it. Neo Variable is really good. I'll show you a deck in the coming weeks. It's a yellow MegaMan deck that uses it, so you'll get to learn more about how that works. So if you want to play a yellow MegaMan deck, maybe check out Neo Variable, get some like sets going. Blizzard is okay. It's got a 7 Destiny, and I think that's really all it's got going for it. It's the Iceman card, but Iceman also has a crappy kit. This is not a Navi chip. It is a rare, though. I'm not a fan. Some people like it, but, you know, because it's discard 2 to add their destinies to your strength. I mean, I just feel like there's better ways to do that. So personally, I'm not that impressed by it. But those are our battle chip rares that you can get in the set. Next up, we'll look at the other rares you can get. Yeah, so we've got the Navi rares that are not battle chips, but they're like resources or events. So won't spend too much time, because if you're looking for it for your Navi, it makes sense, and if not, then not. But these are the 2 for Protoman that you get in the starter as foils, right? So they come up again as rares. These are the Pharaoh Man ones. This is the MegaMan one, really good, honestly. So these are good if you're playing a MegaMan deck. This is the Iceman one. It's really okay. It's not that great, actually. This is good. Snake Man's good. And this is the Airman rare, which is okay. It's not that great, actually. Next up, we've got generic rares, so we'll look at those. So we've got a MegaMan ally. So again, if you're playing MegaMan, you can't play him, but if you play any other Navi, you can. It's a burn 3, basically, so it's decent. Nothing special, but nothing terrible either. It's kind of in the middle. Really good rare here, nose. Add one to your blaster for each resource in play. So this can get up to 8, right? Really good for big damage decks. Burn, easily one. This is like the best rare in my opinion in the set. This is just like a broken card that should probably get banned. It's just burn 1 for every resource in play. So it's an easy 8 damage if the board is completely full, both on you and your opponent's end. Really good. If you get this, that's a good pack in my opinion. Protoman, easily one of the most busted allies, because it's spend, make your opponent place each card in his hand into the power gauge. So we've actually banned this in our Discord community because you could just put it in any deck and just get rid of the opponent's hand in just one fell swoop, right? So yeah, kind of nonsensical. We've got Grave Problems, a great rare. This bounces back all the cards in their power gauge into hand, really disruptive. So, and really one of the best cards that make this. Blue sucked in power up, but this card really took it to the next level along with this one, like father, like son. So return up to 3 resources to their owner's hand. Really disruptive, really powerful. Roll another ally. Really crappy, actually, relative to Proto-Man and Wood Glide. Another rare yellow event, really garbage, actually. Also garbage, wouldn't waste my time with it. Glide is a very good ally. It's take a card from your deck into hand. You got to get to turn 5, but you could just get your life aura and boom. So yeah, really one of the better allies. And yeah, if you see this, definitely keep a pile of these going. Enlightenment's pretty good. If you're playing a green deck where you're drawing a lot and you want to shuffle all your stuff back because you got your combo pieces, this is the card that's gonna let you do it. So I'd say it's pretty good. We also have Construct a Victory, one of my personal favorites, and just one of the most abused cards in green decks in general. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for these. And those are our rares for the set. Now we're gonna take a look at the super rares, ultra rares, and secrets, and then we're gonna do our box opening. So let's do the super rares. We'll do the Navi specific super rares really quickly. So we've got the net ops for each one. So we got Shod. So look, if you're playing Proto-Man and you're leaning into his red stuff, it's decent, but honestly, Proto-Man shines better as a blue deck. So your mileage may vary, but he's good. Like if I get this in my box, I'm happy, right? Sacred Kingdom, I'm a big fan. This is the Pharaoh-Man. Pharaoh-Man doesn't have a net op, but they made him like a net op style card. So it acts like a net op style card where it just stays on the board. There's no way to spend it off. Yeah, so really good. If you get this and you're playing Pharaoh-Man, I think it's really good personally. Really good. They made a new land, so like again with the way resources work, you can't have the other land from the first set and this on at the same time. You got to pick. But this one's really cool because it can extend your power gauge past the 5 limit, so you could get 6, 7 power gauges. So really cool. I might show you a deck that uses that in the future. More on that later. We've got Tori, the worst, garbage, terrible. If you get this, you should feel sad. Okay, I'm not even going to waste my time with it. Arashi, it's okay. I mean, he's actually decent. I'd rather get him than Tori. Let's just put it that way. And Miss Millionaire, an excellent net op. She basically makes the Snake Man deck. Snake Man gets all +1 for every Snake Man card on board if she's on board. So yeah, she's awesome. And the strategy, I mean, I've covered him on a channel, in a video on the channel way earlier. So you could check that out. You can see how Miss Millionaire works in that one. And those are our our net ops for the super rares for the Navis. We'll look at the generic super rares you can get. So they're all really good. So honestly, if you get a box with any of these or multiple of these, you're winning, right? So unbelievable, excellent, probably the best regen card in the game. It just puts every battle chip in your discard pile on top of your deck. Total nuts. Correction, broken. Again, if you use Grave Problems or like Father, like Son, you just bounce their entire board onto hand. You get opponent discards down to 1 card, so you just totally wipe their hand, right? Brutal stuff. OU1, one of the best cards in green. Opponent draws 3, you recharge 3. If you understand how green works, this is broken because green relies on adding damage based on hand sizes. So this is really crazy stuff. And Ultimate Sacrifice, really cool. I think I've covered it in an earlier video, but it's like basically what you do is you swing big and then you play this so that your opponent, this nukes the entire board for both of you, both resources, power, and hands. So the idea is you smack them in the face and then you play this so they can't get revenge on you. So really brutal, really cool. These are really excellent cards. I love these cards. If you get a box, you pull any of these, you got a good box. We'll look at the ultra rares and secrets really quickly. So our ultra rares, we've got a couple of Navi ones, obviously. So we've got the Proto-Man one. This is really good. One of the best Navi specific cards. So if you get this, congrats. It's just a burn card and it works for Proto-Man specifically. This is the worst. I think it's the worst. Actually, I don't know. It's one of the... If you get this in your box, you should be sad because it just sucks. Liberation is just garbage. It's the Pharaoh-Man Ultra, and it is pretty jank. Glow Baby Glow is great. So if you get this, good job. And if you're playing Mega Man, even better job. This is the Iceman Ultra. Garbage. You should feel... If you get this in your box, you should cry. Blown Away is the Airman Ultra, kind of garbage. So if you get it, tough, you know, tough. Collect Them All is the Snake Man Ultra. I actually like it a lot, and it is really good. It's kind of got this magic cylinder effect where if your opponent tries to stack up blast, you can kind of have it backfire in their face and do the damage to them instead. It's also got a 6 Destiny, which is cool. So it gives Snake Man that, you know, when he's blasting, you're hitting for 6s. It's really good. So I'd rather get this over Blown Away, All Natural, and Liberation. And those are our 6 ultra rares for the net navis. We also have 4 ultra rare battle chips that are generics that you can use in any deck for the most part. We'll start with the absolute worst one that you definitely never want to get, which is Recovery 200. This is the worst battle chip ever. Discard 4 cards of the same color, which is crazy. That's a crazy requirement. And to make your net navi defense plus 10. There are easier ways to get your defense higher if you're trying to play that strategy of converting it to damage. Recovery 200 is just way too demanding. 4 cards of the same color is insane. If it was like defense plus 20, maybe, but it's plus 10. It's like there's other ways you could do that. So really crappy. And it's one of these. It's an ultra too, so like it's crappy because you realize you're pulling it from the pack. You think you got the other ones, but then you get this, and it makes you really sad. So yeah, total jank. Kind of a meme card, honestly. Getting 3 is, however, very good, and it's part of a lot of green decks use this as part of their OTK. So if you get this in your box, you got a good box. Double Point, really popular, still a chase card to this day. People love this card, and it's obvious why, because it's burn 2 power to make your net navi strength plus 3 for each battle chip you play this turn, including itself. And you can play another battle chip. So there's on the Whackman deck where you could just spam double points and or area steals to keep just adding more and more damage. And then of course Whackman kicks in and it puts cards in your power gauge, so you can just keep spamming cards like double point and power gauge, right? And of course, the card that everyone is always looking for when they buy Grand Prix, Boys Bomb 3. I think you've seen this card enough times in my past videos. It is just like goated. It's one of the best battle chips ever. Just easy 12-15 damage, and it doesn't really have a cost that's, you know, like it's kind of a laughable cost. Losing 2 energy is peanuts compared to what you get out of it. So yeah, this is the card we want. This is the card we hope we're pulling as we open a pack, and then you slide it. As the more you slide the commons across, it turns out it's a Recovery 200. That might happen in a couple of minutes. We'll see. But these are our ultra rares, and last but not least, got 2 secret rares. They're definitely not good compared to like what we get in Power Up, which is Clear Victory and Reckless. So yeah, if you get these, I'll be honest, this sucks. It's kind of a dud. But yeah, these are our secrets. I figured I'd show them since I'm showing you all the cards you can get in the set. But these are all the cards in the Grand Prix set. We covered all the ultras, super rares, and commons. So now we're going to do our little box opening. Now it's time for that. Now you know what's good and what's crap. So when I pull stuff, you can react accordingly, right? So let's do it right. Let's get into that. Let's get our box opened. And let's start cracking some packs. I won't keep you here too long, so I'll try to like open them really quickly and just kind of move over stuff. I won't I'll just get to the rares really quickly. Like I won't take, like what I'm saying is I won't be slow, like just moving across the packs like some people do, you know? So we'll make it quick. All right, so yeah, this is our box, right? We get 24 packs. So we got our pile here and a pile here. So yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully we get some cool stuff here. But it is a Decipher product, so they've been really stingy with the pull rates. But let's see what we got in our first pack here. Okay, Charge Forward good, remember that. Okay, Constructive Victory, very good. That's a good rare, so that's not bad. That's actually a really great rare. Better than getting a starter deck rare, you know, like the ones you get in the starter deck. So yeah, Constructive Victory, that's really good. Well, let's just let's do it this way. Yeah, let's make it easier that way. All right, second pack. All right, really good. This is the Proto Man Ultra. This is excellent. Okay, that's really good. So far, so good. I didn't get Recovery 200. I'm happy. All right, so we got an ultra rare second pack. That's a good sign. Let's go into pack 3. Here, yeah, okay, decent. Iceman's cool. Not a great rare, but whatever, we'll take it. Put this aside here. Pack number 4. Okay, Weeper, Spiky's good. MegaMan licensee, that's our rare. It's okay, we'll take it. Better than the starter deck rares. That's. I know I'm coping here, but like, yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. All right, we're at pack 5, right? Gloomer, excellent. Charge Forward, excellent. Playing Hooky, excellent. And then there's our starter. No, that's our common. Blizzard's our rare. My bad. Sure, I guess we'll take it. Yeah, but decent commons. Yeah, Charge Forward, Playing Hooky, Gloomer. These are excellent. And our 6-pack is already a quarter down. So what do we got here? Roll of Thunder's good. Another Iceman, Boomer. No, then that's our rare, right? Anubis. Yeah. And then we've got Charge Forward, Playing Hooky, Talking Weepers, and Spiky. Yeah, these comments are really good. I'm telling you, a lot of good comments in this set. So, yeah, I love Grand Prix. I think it's an excellent set. Like, they really stepped it up, you know. So definitely, if you could get yourself some boxes, you should get on that. Nice. Shrimpy 2, High Cannon, excellent. Playing Hooky, cool. Dog Determination, and a Grave Problem. Yes, very good rare. Very good rare. It's like one of the best rares you could get in the set. So yeah, good stuff. All right, we are at pack number 8. All right, commons and that's our rare, Unwavering Loyalty. That's the MegaMan rare, right? Cool. Let's keep moving. Let's see, can we get an ultra, another ultra, another super, another foil? All right, High Cannon, great. What else? Petrify, yeah, I think Petrify's our rare, right? Yeah. Starter deck rare, I hate that, such a waste. But it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Every set they do this. They give it to you foil, but then you get it as a common, as a non-foil, as a rare. It's kind of weird. All right, commons, and we got an OU one. This is good, this is very good. Love it. So far looking like a pretty decent box, not gonna lie. I hope that's not the only foils, but like these are great foils. If you get a box like this, you're in a good place. Because it could be a lot worse. You could get a lot of Tories, a lot of Recovery 200s, a lot of crap. So these are good pulls actually. Rush, Head to Fist, Away, Guidance, it's electric. And our Roll Ally. She's just really crappy. She's just not good. I hate to say it, you know. I love Roll, but they really goofed on the ally card. Let's keep moving. High Cannon, excellent. Playtime, good. Okay. And that's our rare Magnum, which I don't really like, but that's just me. Some people like it. I think there's just better ways to get damage in. We're halfway through the box. We've got an Ultra and a Super so far. And some decent rares. Let's see what else we got. Kilby, Weepers, Airman, Shrimpy 2, Volgear, and Like Father, Like Son. That's a great rare. Okay, good blues. These two blues single-handedly make blue like a killer deck. So, happy to see them. Let's see what we got in this pack. Ah, that's our rare. Keep battling, right? It's the Snake Man rare. Snake Man rare again. Cool. Snake Man's awesome though. That's a great deck. Love that deck. I think I'm going to have to make an updated version of the deck because the one I posted was a bit dated. So I look forward to that. Ah, dude, not you. Anyone but you, dude. I hate this guy. This guy sucks. Okay, well, I guess I deserve it, right? I was trashing him so much. I was just bound to. I was like asking for it, right? I'm gonna pull him. Hate that guy. He just stinks. Okay, I played a tournament where I was trying to play his kit, and he was just garbage, just awful. Wasn't helping me out at all. What an Intrusion is our rare. I don't know, man. I kind of killed the vibe a little bit. I think it's over, but we'll see. Now let's stay optimistic. Let's keep going. I'm just, you know, I'm doing it for entertainment. I'm not actually that pissed. MegaMan, all right, I guess, you know. Where's the glides? Where are the glides? We want to get some glides. Those are better. That's the best ally. Some Protomans. How come, you know, where's the glides and Protomans? Those are the allies you want. Pack's getting in trouble. Give me a sec. All right, there we go. I think we see a... Ooh, look at you. Correction. This is a good one. This is solid. I love this box. Dark Admonition. The only thing that sucks is the Tori, but man, this is looking like a nice box. I don't know. Can we get another Ultra? Let's see. I don't think so. I think I got my 4 foils, so this might be it, but let's keep going. Who knows? But yeah, decent box, all things considered. Let's see what we got here. That's our rare Wind. It's the Airman chip. Yeah, only a few packs left. Let's see here. Ooh, yes, sir. Grave Problems. We'll take that. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Love Grave Problem. I say problems, it's problem. I don't know, I pluralize it. Great card, though. Excellent card. One of the best. Let's see what we got here. And there's our Glide, yes. One of the best allies, you know? Awesome, really good. You can just get into a life aura really fast, right? Because you got to be at turn 5 anyways to play him. So you drop it, you life aura, GG. What do we got here? Ugh, Iceman crap. Last pack. Let's see. Let's see. Can I pull somebody cool? Let's see. Wish me luck. Barf. Petrify. A stupid starter deck rare. All right, that's our box. So what does that look like in the end? We got ourselves a nice Dark Admonition, really cool. What else did we get? We got Correction. Correction is always cool. OU1 is excellent. And the Tori, yeah, the Tori stinks, but look, we got 4 foils. That's actually pretty standard for boxes. I like, it's weird, right? So you can either get 2 ultras or 2 supers, or it'll be like 1 ultra, 1 secret, and 2 supers. So you generally get 4 foils. Again, Decipher was really stingy with the way they set that up, but our rares were pretty sweet. We got 2 Grave Problems, right? That's really nice. We got a father like son. We got a Constructive Victory, a Glide. Anything else in here? No, everything else was kind of crappy. I mean, the MegaMans are okay, but they're not, you know, it's kind of a cope to say. But these are, like, all this stuff is like really excellent. So yeah, half the box more or less was, or maybe a little less than half the box, but well, you know, Tori does suck. I don't know why I'm including it there. But yeah, these are all really good stuff. This is all excellent pulls. So yeah, that's the video. Hopefully that gave you some tips, some guidance on what to expect if you were to start buying your own Grand Prix boxes. Again, really fun set. Lots to get into, and I only opened 1. What you do is you buy like 5. It's like a Friday night. You get some pizza or something. You get some little soda, and you just like have some like a good time with your buddy, and you just open some packs, and then you start playing some games. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? So definitely recommend this set. I hope this gave you some some guidance on what to look for, what to focus on. And yeah, now you kind of can just come back to this video if you ever want to get a sense of like which ones were worth, like if you're building a certain deck, you can just go to the timestamp where I cover that card or whatever. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If there's anything, if you have any questions or any videos you'd like for me to make in the future, feel free to leave all of that in the comments section. And of course, yeah, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to like the video, turn on notifications. Again, we make these videos because I love the game and other people love the game, but there are people out there who don't even know the game exists and they're Mega Man fans, and we just want the algorithm to put it out there and let them know that this game exists so they can enjoy it like we do. So that's what that is. That's what the idea behind that is. And yeah, it's pretty much all I got. I'll see you in the next video. And again, if there's anything you want me to make in terms of video, let me know and I'll try my best to make that for you. Take care for now. See you on the next one. Bye.